What's good, YouTube? So welcome back to another one. Now before I get going in this video, make sure that you guys get yourself down over to our Discord. Link is in the description below because everybody was winning on the day, guys. Whether that was on semiconductor stock, whether that was on Enphase stock, or those that got out of those Netflix puts early. Saw a couple of the members make like $400-500 returns on those, right? So that's light work for just a couple of clicks. So make sure you guys get yourself down there. Link is in the description below. Let's kick things off by talking about Enphase, because this is a stock that I've been harping on to you guys about for the last couple of days. Now they went ahead, delivered those earnings tonight. It was a smash hit. I've read the prints and we're seeing that stock flying in the after hours. So that was the 12th consecutive beat they have delivered. Guys, that's a phenomenal achievement. I don't know any stock off the top of my head that's beaten estimates for the last 12 consecutive quarters. Now bear in mind, in the early stages of the pandemic, tons of companies were tripping up, missing earnings estimates. But here was Enphase, they actually delivered a beat even through those testing times, all right? And a beaten estimates all the way back to 2019, all right? So what this tells us is this is a well-oiled machine run by slick management. They know how to grow the company. They know how to navigate testing times, but they also know how to set expectations, which is what a lot of companies just don't know how to do. What they'll do, they'll set sky high expectations, some of them, and then 3 months later, fold on those expectations, not deliver the goods. But Enphase, that's a different story, right? Consistent company. So they definitely deserve the moves we're seeing in the after hours, and you guys deserve those returns as well, those who got in before, right? Going to see some good moves in that stock price. You guys are going to get your just rewards tomorrow in the market. What I might actually do, you guys drop me a comment below, is on the weekend I might go ahead, drop a video of how I go about approaching a company that's about to deliver their earnings to see if they may move up or down. There's obviously a degree of randomness with it, but with a little bit of DD, you can set yourself up for some pretty lucrative returns in situations like this. And Enphase was a stock that was just jumping out the screen to me. That's why I've been speaking about them quite heavily to you guys over the last couple of days. Bear in mind, I don't often make earnings moves, but Enphase was a bit of a different story, right? So good moves on that stock. Now what I'm actually expecting is, even though the stock is up about 15-16% in the after hours, somewhere around that 167 mark, I actually do expect the stock to make its way up to around 175. And if they're able to get there comfortably, I expect them to move to the 190 mark, all right? So I'm expecting even more gains on top of what we're currently seeing right now, given what I'm seeing with the structure of the charts. But you guys just make it your top priority to ensure that you are exiting the play with that W, right? That's top priority. Whether that's you get out early or whether you want to hold on for some additional gains, just ensure that you guys go ahead and secure that W. Let's talk about the overall market, guys. We're seeing that rally in the markets that I've been speaking to you guys about over the last couple of weeks. I told you I'm expecting this relief rally, this push in the markets, and I think we're definitely going for it right now. Okay, we're seeing everything up on the day. Now, the thing to know, guys, is I think a lot of this rally, this isn't a rally, an all-time high rally. This is just that relief rally. The reason why I say this is if we're seeing some of the moves out there, take a Peloton, for example, and take an Nvidia, right? Stocks at two different spectrums, going through two very different phases of life. But if you take a Peloton, for example, that stock is up like 30% on the day, given news that shouldn't have resulted in that type of stock price action. Okay, we know the CEO is moving, they're getting a new CEO who used to run Netflix, who used to run Spotify. That doesn't justify a 30% move in the stock price. Okay, so something doesn't align there, right? Something doesn't add up. And if you look at Nvidia, for example, now they released to the market that ARM deal isn't going ahead. That's not a game changer, but that should have resulted in a red day for Nvidia, but they were green on the day, right? So again, not really lining up. So these type of things, these type of situations tell me that this rally is just run on hot air, okay? So I do expect we could see some further rally in the market. Of course, market's been very oversold, and investors do have appetite for stocks to go ahead and buy them, push up these prices. But I do think a lot of it is driven on hot air for now, And that's why I expect this to just be a relief rally, not an all-time high rally. So I do expect a reversal in prices in due course. So that being said, you guys, two things. Make sure you're not FOMOing into plays, because if prices are gonna run up and come back down, it's gonna put you in a pretty tricky situation, right? So you wanna be strategic with the moves that you make, but also if we are seeing prices move, it's an opportunity for some of you to go ahead and release some plays that you don't want to hold long term. Take advantage of that push in the prices. Now, even though I'm expecting this to be a little bit of a relief rally, because yes, we also have some headwinds in the markets. Those yields are approaching 2% and the market is turning a blind eye to them for the meantime. They will focus on them sooner or later. There's still tons of ways to make money in these markets. You just need to have a strategic approach to the markets. Select plays will generate you guys good returns, right? As we've been doing on companies like onsemi, Enphase, Marvel, and the likes, right? So that's what I've got for you in this one. Catch you guys in the next one.